shearers, go. Okay, we're back in action. Sorry for the delay. We're just bear with us as we get through these other 5 heats. This is heat number 4. We have 4 to follow this. Ospendale from US of A on stand number 1. First to go down the off leg here. Very cunning looking shearer. He's right down over his sheep. These Corridales, I say, a little bit finer in the fleece. Quite bright on the skin, as opposed to the Romney cross sheep that'll be coming out after on sheep number 3. Anthony Rook from England, up over the tail he comes, wearing the rose for England here today. Shearing away nicely, Raymond King from Niue. Very careful, all these shearers were in the walk bypass last night. Outside the stadium, a good crowd rep welcomed them into Masterton. Down there we have Isaac Nalongwani. Into the long blow he goes there on stand number 4. Very keen to get on with the job. There's Cesar Goldorado down there on stand number 5 from Chile. And then, of course, from Italy down the far end, Gia Kozoza. Down the last side, they're about to spin here on stand number 3, the Niue, coming off the top of the shoulder now. Into the long blow, the rest of the shearers. South Africa coming to the top of the shoulder as well. He watched his teammate Timber go before, and Isar is going down the last leg now with great gusto, and he's keeping the pace right on the Niue, and under the shoulder and down to the flank comes a Galdorado on the far end. The pressure on stand number 6 as well from Italy. Down here on the US of A, Ospendale comes across the shoulder. Oh, England's right in the pace as well, but it's South Africa first and Norm. He's hot to trot, this young fella in the middle of the field.
I think we're going to see another battle reminiscent of the last heat. Niue in South Africa, John. Last time was Roger Nicho and Timbakosa. This time Raymond King and Isak and Longwane. Raymond King, though, very handy shearer. He might just move away on the crossbreeds, but Isak and Longwane, very good, talented shearer too, this young man on stand number 5. Stand number 4, rather. Way into the first hind leg they drop. Punch their way up the undermine. Timber, of course, from South Africa, will be well used to these finer type sheep. Up the neck he hops. Top knocked off. Breaks the neck wall open. Under the chin. Lauren Opsadal on stand number 1. Belly comes off out behind him. Round through into the first hind leg. Stand 2. Anthony Rook from England. Top knot comes off for him on sheep number 2. Up the neck he steps. The Englishman. Cesar Oyazon Golado on stand number 5. Up the neck and around the back of the head he goes. Into the first front shoulder, laying it down. All the way from Chile, this young man. And Gianmarco Scacosa from Italy. Down there on stand 6. Winds his way up the undermine. Another couple of quick shots. He'll have the top knot off and he'll be up the neck as well. But it's still South Africa at this stage. Isaac and Longwane. And Raymond King from Niue. Round through the long blow and into the last side goes King. Cheek comes off. Down over the last front shoulder. Isaac and Longwane, the South African. Right there as well. Under the leg. Dropping down into the flank. He's got a blow on King. Is this going to change on the crossbreds? Where's all their Niueans? Where's all their South Africans? Right out to the toe they go. Won't be long. They'll be looking for sheep number 2. Stand 2 though. England's man, Anthony Rook. Right there as well. Another couple of shots and he'll be hitting in. In goes Ndlongwane from South Africa on 4. Another couple of shots. Raymond King, there he is. Pops the sheep out the hole. And for his first crossbred. Cesar Zangalado from Chile. And he goes for his first crossbred. He's right there. He's not getting left behind. Rook on stand 2. Handpiece change for that man. Out on the board he backs. Flicks the leg behind him and away into the belly he goes. Lauren Opsadal from the United States of America on stand number 1. Finishing touches to his last corridor before he hops into the pen for his crossbreds. There he is. Experienced shearer Lauren Opsadal from the States. Pops the leg behind him. Into the belly he goes. Gianmarco Scacosa, just the last one there with his Corridale on the board. Down over the last front shoulder he comes. But Raymond King, is he going to move away from his second Longwani on these crossbreds? Good share of this young man on stand number 3 from Niue. Round into the first front shoulder he drops. And Longwani will give chase. He won't let him get too far away, but King might be just a wee bit too much for him, John.
Yeah, I think he might be, but I think the pace might be picked up here. England on 2's doing pretty well. He's firing them in pretty quick. South Africa looking well. Niue all very close indeed. Ospendale on stand number 1 works open the neck for the judges to peer in. Sheep number 3 for him. Sheep number 3 coming out for Gianmarco down there at the far end. He's down the belly, working away 3 to 4 blows to the belly, and he'll be into the undermine of the sheep. Down the last side though, there's 4 shearers here in the front. We have number 2, England out the last leg, Anthony Rook. There goes Niue, drops it. King slightly ahead. Down there, Isaac Longwani into the long, but the pen he goes for sheep number 4. Check it out, these guys are right hot to trot. Out the last leg comes Chile. Not too far away, they're keeping the pressure on to Caesar. Come on, man, drive the handpiece. 13 teeth on that comb and use them all. These are big, round, long wool sheep, and that's a bit of a fighter for Mr. King. He needs to rethink about his job now and just settle it down, and back into it he goes. That'll put a bit of pressure on. England ready for the challenge. Oh, up over the top comes Rook. Longwani over the top as well. Steps up the neck now. The young South African man. Down there we get the new sheep on the board and stand 5. Caesar's working hard and a little bit of a kick and wriggle, and he just can't settle it down, but he's back to Chilean. Down the first off leg he goes again. Down there in the far end, Italy's dropping into the long blow. Gianmarco's into the... doing pretty well, trying to control that sheep. They're a bit stroppy, these guys. It's getting towards dark. They know they want to get out for a feed. Well, just sit still, darling, and we'll accommodate you. That's what the shearers are trying to say. Over the shoulder comes England. Down over the top comes Rookie. Look at you doing pretty well, but back comes King, and he's flying down the last side. Here in the middle of the field, the Niuean. Down and out to the flank he goes. This one's a little bit naughty. He's got to pop the head out. Here comes South Africa into the shoulder. Isaac Longwani down there doing pretty well. Out the last leg to go. Stands 2 still in front by 2 blows at the moment. Here goes Niue. Raymond King steps into the pen. Longwani right behind him. Round the back of the head comes Ospendale. A little bit back off the pace. Sheep number 5 on for 2, 3, 4, and just about 6 down there. But look, oh no, he's only on sheep number 3.
Yeah, sheep number 3 for Gianmarco Scacosa from Italy, John. Raymond King, belly off, but it's Anthony Rook on stand number 2 from England. He's in the lead at the stage. Up the undermine he goes. This is the last sheep on the board for these men, which means we need heat number 5, all set, ready to go down at the foot of the stage. Stanley Ellingham, Nathan Meaney, Neil Perry, Cam Ferguson, Themolian Resno, and Massimo Fancini. You'll need to be ready. Your heat is up very, very shortly. Round the back of the head goes King. Into the first front shoulder. Is he going to pick up Anthony Rook from England on stand 2? The Niuean on 3. Long blow time. Big sweeping blows. Big sweeping blows also from Rook though. From England on stand number 2. Chasing hard. King's first to the last cheek. Oh, he's got another kicker. He's had a bit of bad luck with his last 2 sheep. Is it going to cost him the lead? Nothing in it though. Down over the last front shoulder they come together. Isaac and Longwani right there as well. Front shoulder time for him, but it might be Rook from England on stand 2. Or King from Niue on stand number 3. Rook it might be. First one, no. Neck and neck. Nothing in it between those 2 shearers, John.
We've got twins here, 26.6 in time. Then here comes South Africa. Longwani out the last leg. Reaches for the button. Hit the button, man. Hit the button. That's the story. First thing you do before you put the sheep down the board. Oh, here the pressure on. Sheep number 5 on the board for Caesar Goldalaro down there. He's working hard. The Chilean over the shoulder he comes. Down the last side, sheep number 4 for our Italian man, Gianmarco. Working hard. He needs to stay right focused now. He's going to be shearing one by himself down there. But here comes Chile about to hit the button. 2 blows to go. Oh, that one's going down the wrong place. Now it's riding down the chute for the judges. Here goes Gio. Caesar reaches the button. Gio Marco's got another one on the board from Italy. Into the long blow now to sheep number 5. There's Lauren Ospendale from the US of A. Had a good shear. He's doing hard. But he's trying to keep the time points down now because he knows that's the devil. And just check it out, we've got 9 minutes 58 gone for 5 sheep. Still under 2 minutes a sheep for those young shearers out there in the middle of the field. So it was very tight in the end. As the yellow scores are starting to come up now on the computer screen. Down the last side comes Lauren. Working hard, just a little bit more tension. His gear's gone off a little bit. Must shear with a very light hand, light tension on. Out the last leg he comes. Rolls it in, one under the hock, one over the tail and down the chute, and he'll have the judges count on him. There he goes. Another round of applause for Lauren. Doing pretty well. Just a half a sheep to go for Giamarco. Hockazar down the far end. Doing pretty well. Into the long blow he goes. Keep soaking it along, man. The judges are still counting. And the devil, the clock is after you as well. Rocking up the long blow he comes. Working hard. He's had too many Kiwis over there showing him all the ropes. He's shearing quite well. Hey, a lot of Kiwi shearers go to Italy nowadays and shear through the winter, New Zealand winter. Over the shoulder he comes. Rocking across the last side. Full blows across the shoulder blade. Couple of short ones underwards and down towards the flank. Down and out he goes now. Longest blow coming up of the sheep. Coming up shortly. That one right there is supposed to go right out the leg, but the sheep wouldn't let it. A little bit of a kicker all the way for Giamarco. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause for him as he finishes his sheep. Our young man from Italy doing a fine job on stand number 6. And he'd be pleased to have that one over and done with and down the chute. Okay, off to the right, gentlemen. Off to the right, thank you. And can we have heat number 5, please?
Heat 5 it is, John. Heat 4 just leaving the stage now. Heat 5 will be ready to go up on stand 1. Representing Ireland, Stanley Ellingham. On 2, shearing for Australia, Nathan Meaney. Shearing for Norway on stand number 3, Neil Perry. And the first of our New Zealanders on stand number 4, Cam Ferguson. Shearing for France on stand 5, Thimolian Resno.